One of my favorite desserts to make is dirt pudding. It is simple, easy, and fun to make for family get-togethers. Today I'll be teaching you how to make it. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you have a clean working space and that you've washed your hands. The next thing you want to do is make sure that you have all the ingredients. The ingredients include 2 packages of instant pudding, a small container of Cool Whip, a small package of cream cheese, a package of Oreo cookies, 3 cups of milk, and if you want, you can have some gummy worms. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to open up your vanilla pudding mix. You want to pour this into your mixing bowl. And you want to try to get it all out of the package as possible. Now, after you've gotten both of the packages into the bowl, you want to take your 3 cups of milk and pour it into the mixing bowl also. Now that you have that, you want to kind of mix it in as evenly as possible and try not to get any clumps still stuck on the bottom of it. You want to make sure that it's smooth and even. I normally use a mixer because it is easier to mix that way. Once you've got it mixed, you want to take your spatula back and make sure that you've gotten it all mixed in real evenly. Now you want to set this to the side to let it cool for a few minutes to firm up. Now the next thing you want to do is take your Oreo cookies and put them in a Ziploc bag like I have here. You want to make sure that they're laid out as much as possible and that all the air has been out of it and that it's zipped up real nice and tight like. Now you take a hammer or anything you want to make sure that it crushes. Now you crush them up into small pieces so that you don't have the hard clumps into your pudding. You want to be careful with that and make sure that you get on the other side so that this side gets smashed too. Now, it's easier if you put the cookies into a bowl. So you want to pour this into a small mixing bowl and get as much of it out as possible. That to the side, and you can set that to the side for a few minutes. Now you take the pudding that has been pretty much firm by now, and you put the small container of Cool Whip in it. You want to put the whole thing into this as much as you can get out of here. Once you've gotten that in, you want to take the package of cream cheese and open it up and put it inside of the bowl also. Now, You want to take your mixer and blend it up as well as possible so that it's real smooth. Now that you blended this for a while, you want to take the spatula and get as much of it off as possible. You want to make sure that you also get the sides of this bowl and blend in whatever the mixer didn't get. Make sure that there's not a lot of lumps and that most of the cream cheese has been blended in also. Now that you think that it's been blended in as well as it can be, you want to pour in out only 3/4 of your Oreo cookies. So you've gotten that in. You can also pour a few gummy worms in. Now you take your spoon and you stir this all in. You want to make sure that it gets stirred in as evenly as possible. You don't want a lot of clumps in one place. Once you stir it in as much as possible, you might want to re-add some Oreos or gummy worms or whatever, your choice. Now that it's been pretty well mixed in, you want to take your serving dish and pour your mix into the dish. Get as much out as possible. And make sure that it's been blended real well. Make sure you scrape the edges and get most of it out. Now that you have it all pretty much out, you want to take the rest of your cookies and you want to sprinkle them along the top of the batter. Now that you have it pretty much evenly spread out, you want to put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes so that it'll chill. This is why I like to make dirt pudding, because it is simple and easy to make. Maybe now it'll be one of your favorite desserts also.